Okay, so let's talk about pregnancy posture, because how you're carrying yourself every day is going to affect how your body feels in so many ways. So let's start off with poor pregnancy posture and what that can look like. And I'm going to give you probably the more exaggerated version of that. I doubt that you're probably doing everything that I'm going to show you, but this is pregnancy posture at its worst. So I'm going to start off by turning my feet way out. This is the classic duck walk, the external rotation. I'm gonna really lock my knees and allow my pelvis to just fall forward. There's a huge curve in my lower back. Then I'm gonna allow my heavy breast tissue to collapse down on top of my baby, allow my shoulders to roll forward, and that's also gonna be pulling my chin forward. So let me turn to the side so you can see what that looks like from the side. And again, this is the most exaggerated version of bad posture, but it can be really helpful in just seeing how to correct that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is think about bringing my ears back behind me and then up towards the ceiling. And I'm gonna think about having a thread at the top of my head really pulling me up towards the sky. And next I'm gonna correct my rib cage posture by bringing my rib cages forward and open. So I'm allowing my chest to open up and I'm lifting my rib cage off of my pelvis. So that gives space for my diaphragm to expand. It lifts a lot of the weight off of baby. And next I'm going to think about doing a pelvic tilt again. And one of the easiest ways to do a pelvic tilt is to imagine that I have a long tail, a beautiful long tail of a creature of your choice. And if I were to reach down through my legs, grab this tail, and pull that tail up towards the ceiling, what would happen to my pelvis? It would be doing this motion. So my tailbone would be going down towards the floor, and my pubic bone would go up towards the ceiling. So I'm going to make that correction as well. Next, I'm going to turn my feet so that they are hips width distance apart and that they are facing in front of me. And now you can see that I have a much more stacked vertical alignment. So instead of all of these structures collapsing down on top of each other, I'm really utilizing each section of my body to stack with a lot of integrity on top of each other. My feet, my knees stacking on top of my feet, my pelvis on top of my knees, my rib cage lifted off of my pelvis, my rib cage open to allow me to breathe easily, and then my head lifted up off of my body. And if you can do these corrections every day, I promise it will help you feel better by the end of your day, by the end of your week, and by the end of your month, certainly as you move through your pregnancy.